Hello everybody, A Random Boy here. Today we will be making the Timberjack Hatchling. For those of you who have stuck around for a while, this is a remake. I just want it so that I can edit them together if I need to. So, let's get started. Alright, so first what you need is 9 of the following spikes. Let me adjust the camera. So take your double looped body color 3 times on your loom, and then what you want to do is cap it off 4 or 5 times, whatever you want to do. And then you want to make 9 of these. So make your 9, and then come back. Oh, gee, here. Alright, now what you want, let me pour out a stack of bands. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you want to take 5 double loop bands now down your loom. Alright, and then cap that off 4 or 5 times. Actually, for those little spikes, you will want a total in all of 16, I believe it is. 9 plus 9, no, be 18. You want a total of the 18 little spikes and a total of 2 of these big spikes. I'm using the neon blue, so they're a bit jelly-like and very slippery. So just keep those on another hook or loom or whatever you have laying around. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down the center, excuse me, with 10 double looped bands. I'm gonna kind of rush through this because my battery is dying on my camera. So if I have to cut it off, I'd rather have to cut it off at the body, like once we finish the wing. So that way it won't be like, yeah, it would just be better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now that you have 10 straight down the loom, you want to go down the sides as well. I should be able to get through this guy, because I've already got his other wing made. And now here, you want to go diagonally to that point, and in the center, like so. And then you want to do the same on the top row. This one, it's not necessarily difficult, it's just extremely time consuming, because his wings are so long, and you have to make so many little wing spikes. So, but the wing spikes they give it a nice look, and it makes the wing look bigger than it really is. So that way you don't have to use 2 looms for them. And if you did use 2 looms, it wouldn't look as good. Alright, now you want to go diagonal again. No use capping off. Let me just... Alright, now we want to put our double looped horizontal bands on. Just put them straight across, no triangles. That'll just make it look stupid. And not necessarily stupid, but it just won't be as nice. Cause I did that in the Typhoon ring, and if you do that, you cannot adjust them after you made it. So like if you made two wings bending on the same direction, then you couldn't fix it well enough, like I did. Alright, so now what you want to do is you have this all laid out. What you want to do is you want to take your very long spike and put it on the very tip at the point, and then what you want to do is like just pull it to the side. Then you want to take your 3 long little spikes that we made a couple seconds ago, and you want to put one on every peg until you run out. So you shouldn't, the only peg you shouldn't have one on is this one right here. Mine are still all laid out on the loom, so it might take me a minute. Sorry for the awkwardness. But this is simple, time-consuming, and repetitive. And I might not be able to get this on camera very well. Just because I need so much space to do this part. Alright. And then our last one goes here. Now what you want to do is you need to loom this whole thing. I suggest going up the sides with the spikes first, after you get all of these first 3 bands loomed. I suggest going up the side with all the spikes. Just that way you get the harder part done with. But first get these first 3 ones all loomed. It's okay if this spike band there comes off. You can either just fix it or leave it. These ones are gonna take me a minute. Let me throw this other loom over there. I don't need it. Also, sorry for any background noise. My dad is doing some laundry, it sounds like. And the laundry room is right next door to my room, so. It's a very time-consuming process. Be very careful with these, because you don't want them to break. Otherwise you have to like take off a spike and then take off a horizontal band and then redo it, and then it's just a pain in the butt when they break. So I suggest using like very stretchy bands. Now we want to go up the very top row because it's not as easy as the center row. Here we go. Much better for me. And then when you make the other wing, you want to make it opposite of this one. Alright. I wish I had my own video editing software. It would be nice. Like Adobe Premiere. It would be so nice. I'd be able to do some pretty cool stuff. Alright, now that you have it all loomed, you want to tie it off with your band, with your tying off color bands. It doesn't matter what these are, they will come off. They will come off. I repeat, they will come off for the third time. So, alright. Just make them easily stood out. And then you want to take it off the loom very carefully. Don't let any bands break, or you will have to go back and fix it. Excuse me. Alright. Took a while to get that off the loom, but finally it is off. Now what you want to do is, with this one, you just want to pull that band, adjust that, and then you want to go back and make a second one opposite of that, so like that, and then you want to take your body color bands, go down the center, but go ahead and remove both side rows like so. Go all the way down your loom. You know, if I had as much patience and if I had enough imaginivity, I guess, I probably would graph these out like Nicole does, but I don't do that. I just make one, and then if I like it, I like it. If not, I remake it, or I just change stuff ever so slightly. Alright, now what we want to do is what we want to do is cap this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5th peg from the top, what you want to do is you want to take your wing and you want to go through the top set of bands, not the side with spikes, the side without spikes. Make sure you go through all of these bands. All of these bands, like so. And then put them on the 5th peg, which would be this one here. And then you want to do that with the other ones. Oh my gosh, it's a very difficult process, this one. And it's very awkward, because I need to get it like this, and my camera is in the way. And now what you want to do is you want to take off the tying off bands. You don't have to now, because if you don't loom everything properly, or if something breaks, then your wings will come apart, which will be extremely annoying. I had that happen to me on a project, I think, one time, and I completely flipped out. And then you want to do this. I did do that right, yeah. And then you want to do the same with the other wing, but ever so slightly different. What you want to do is you want to put it on your hook, take off the tying band, lift up, lift up the top 2 bands of here, and then you want to put these bands on, and then you want to replace these bands. This way it'll just give it an even look. You don't have to do this. I just suggest it because it won't look as off. It won't look as bad. And this part is also nice to do with another hook, which I was not smart enough to grab. There we go. Take my finger through there, put those around, put that back around. Alright. Alright. Let me get this. Alrighty. There we go. Now that you have your wings on, you want to loom this very carefully once you get to the wings especially. My bands here, they are very stretchy, so they shouldn't be too much of a problem. But you need to be very careful about grabbing the very bottom band and looming it up. Very bottom. Alright guys, so you're looming your typhoon ring. Be very careful. It helps if you go to the side and like push it down a bit. And then once you get past the wings, you're home free and you are fine. So my camera will probably cut out again because its battery is super low, but it'll be edited together for you guys, so it won't matter. So grab a tying band, tie it off, and then I need to count how many more we will put on, and I'll go ahead and just cut for the camera. Go ahead and take them off. Be very careful though. Alright. Alright, what you want to do is you want to take 8 more bands of the same body color, put them down your loom, double looped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your guy upside down or right side up. Take your guy right side up or upside down, it doesn't matter. Put his tying off, put the bands being tied off onto this peg. And then loom upwards. Make sure that the tying off band doesn't get caught in anything, otherwise you will have to break it to get it off. Loom it all the way up. Oh my gosh. This is the 3rd tutorial I've recorded in a row, so that might be why my battery is so low, because I need to put more videos out for you guys. So now what you want to do is just tie it off with a body color. Pull them off. Weave your body color back through once or twice. So like so. Wrap it around a couple of times. I'll do 3 for the heck of it. And then take off your tying off band. And there you have your Hatchling timberjack.